This has been a long process, but the process of becoming a chief officer in itself is traditionally a long process. And these men that are before us today have shown themselves to be worthy, to be capable, and to be deserving of the title that we will soon bestow upon them as Fire Battalion Chief. I've known them all since they've come into the fire department in various capacities. And I can tell you that I have seen a level of growth that's commensurate with the rank that they're about to embark upon. I'm extremely proud of each and every one of them, as I know that you are, as their supporting family cast. These jobs are not easy, folks. A lot of times people think these positions are a popularity contest, where people want to be liked, if you will. But these jobs require people to make real, in some cases, life and death decisions. It requires these men, in this case, in this room today, having to say occasionally no, which is never received well in most cases in society, but particularly in the fire services. The men before you today know I have high expectations for them to occasionally say no, but more importantly, to mentor, to lead, and to prepare the next generation of leaders in our organization and beyond. The learning and the growth does not stop today with these promotions, because it is these men and the women and other men like them that will be charged with teaching and educating and growing and facilitating the next generation of leaders. If we don't grow, if we don't educate, and if we don't prepare the next generation of leaders, our organization is failing. We're moving backwards. So I'm going to charge them today to embrace continuing education, to look in the mirror every morning when you put this uniform on, and do self-reflection on where you were, where you are, and where you plan to be. Today, folks, we are living through unprecedented times, right? You know, we thought that we had gotten over the hump of COVID-19, and now we find ourselves backsliding, if you will. But the men and women in our uniform, particularly the men here, are on the tip of the spear, leading, demonstrating leadership and moral courage. And our industry, the fire service industry, is all about that, leading and demonstrating moral courage to do what is right, not what's popular, but to lead from the front and do what is right. Because doing what's popular sometimes will get us all in trouble. I am thankful that I get to wear this uniform. I get to make these decisions in terms of the direction of our organization, but I don't make these decisions in a vacuum. I make these decisions with the men and women that are in this room and that are beyond these walls, because we all have what's in the best interest of our city at hand, as well as our fire department. Nothing that we're doing today hasn't been done in the past in terms of entrusting these future leaders with the growth and development of our fire department. And I am so proud to be the 21st fire chief, to be able to transmit my expectations, their growth, and knowing and understanding that they too will lead as previous fire battalion chiefs in the history of our organization since 1858. So, for Chief Gran, for Chief Lewis, for Chief Neville, and for Chief Vida, I say congratulations. Enjoy this moment, Chiefs. You've earned it. Do not take it lightly. Every day when you come to work, people will look for you for guidance. They'll expect you to have the answers. No, any one person has all of the answers. Probably with the exception of George Washington, every president that's assumed command of these United States were probably not 100% prepared for the office. Nor was I as fire chief, nor will they be as battalion chiefs. But again, I have faith, and we trust and believe that they will lead in the spirit of our organization, leading with excellence each and every day. And I know I could go on and on and on, because I'm proud of these men today. And I wish you nothing but the best as chief officers in the next chapter of your career.
Just wanted to thank everybody for coming out today. And I'm probably going to speak for most of us up here. I'd like to thank all of our families for being there for us. I know the last 8 months have been stressful for all of us personally, and Jackie, and anyone in HR, the chief. But I think Chief Siegel said it best. We showed the better parts of us by having this little struggle towards the end to get to this finish line. But without all of you in the crowd to teach us how to do this job to begin with, and how to do it with a little poise and confidence and pride, we wouldn't be here today. So thank you all for being here for us. I know that I've waited 23 years for this moment in a couple fire departments, but Richmond finally gave me these bugles that I appreciate. So thank you all.
It's been a long, hard journey, and you know, I owe a lot of people in here a lot of things, and you know, and I appreciate that. And we'll just pick up tomorrow and keep going. So that's what we do.
I don't even need a microphone because y'all know I'm loud anyway. So, but thank you to everybody, especially the people within the fire department that have helped us get to where we are. You know, I have a couple of people that mentored me very much, and I'm very thankful for them throughout my career. I was fortunate enough that when I made lieutenant that this clown actually worked for me. Now we're getting promoted together, and that's awesome. That really means something to me. And then Keith was my captain when I was a lieutenant, so we all have some history working together as officers and as firefighters. Richard and I were together at Rescue 3 on opposite shifts, so it's been fun, and I'm looking forward to the next chapter. Thank you to my wife and family very much, because she puts up with a whole lot.
Almost every person in this room I've worked with at one point in time. A couple of these guys I've actually worked with as either an officer or together. So everybody in here, I do appreciate all your help, you know, working together, the confidence and support. My mom's here, I appreciate that. My wife is running late as usual. But thank you to everybody and the Chiefs and Chief for their confidence in us and support of us.